We wrote an open letter. The four of us wrote an open letter from Black women to y'all. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening in advance. To whom it may concern, scratch that, we can be a bit more specific here. This letter is for those who claim to love Black womanhood, our collective passion, histories, political work, bodies, and victories, but do not love Black women. This is for everyone and anyone whose rhetoric is stronger than their action. We would love to open this with an epigraph, a portion of poetry from Lord or Shakur, but I fear that would soften the coming words. This is not a message that will be sugar-coated. You should not feel good about yourself for showing up to this vigil or for reading this letter. This event is not your chance to practice abstract revolutionary theory. Black women in Providence are hurting, and we've been hurt and forgotten, most remarkably by those who claim to be supporters and allies.
In the process of creating and planning this event to honor Black women's lives who have been lost, we ran into an all too common problem. Sitting and planning, we quickly found ourselves asking, where are the others? There's no question that there will be an audience at this event, particularly in a community such as Providence, where a political event is unlikely to have only a few in attendance. But when people attend for the product but don't really assist in the creation, it's easy for this phenomenon to feel like another way various individuals and groups siphon off of the work and energies of Black women. What we create is good enough to be consumed, but what about us?
We could pin this scenario on the age-old trope of the strong Black woman. Many people do not assume that Black women need help. They believe that we've got this shit locked down. Or they do not recognize our pain and our need for help and care. It is unlikely that these thoughts are in the forefront of any of our so-called allies' minds. It is more likely that these thoughts are subconscious feelings that guide their inaction. Conscious and subconscious, this belief that Black women are beyond help. Perhaps the public assumes Black women are able to handle our suffering by ourselves, or has decided that we just aren't a priority in the grand scheme of liberation politics. Is so incredibly violent and has the ability to cause irrevocable damage. To be surrounded by people who have the same general beliefs as us, who cry the same rallying cries of liberation and revolution, and yet are nowhere to be found when we need them, leaves us in an exhausting predicament. We are exhausted.
This is to everyone and anyone who has ever underestimated, overestimated, or simply did not care about the Black women who surround them, while highlighting, quoting, and screaming the words of the Black women revolutionaries they've chosen to mythologize. This habit of calling for liberation, all the while leaving your Black sisters all around you absent of your care, is not sustainable. This is not how we build a sustainable community. And please do not listen to these words and snap and cheer and think to yourself, preach, and oh, I know they're not talking about me. They couldn't possibly, because we are. These words are for everyone. Take a step back and think, really. Think through your past and future actions. Think about your interpersonal relationships with Black people, especially Black women. Really reflect on how you have treated us. Look for the inconsistencies. Look for where your words and your actions do not match up. Do better. Build with us. Truly build with us, not on our backs, but alongside us. Thank you. All right. So we know that this event is chock full of emotion. It's hard for it not to be, and I think that we should really sit with that and reflect with it. But we also wanted to end with, some of you may already know it, an Assata Shakur chant. So we're going to kind of start quietly and build up. So after every line I say, please repeat after me, and then we'll just keep going until we stop. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.